By nightfall, hunger had beaten him again. Sadiq sat alone behind his mother's old hut, listening to his stomach argue with his pride. The sun had gone down, but sleep would not come. Hunger never allowed that. He had refused help all day. By morning, that decision would change everything. Sadiq had been poor for as long as he could remember. Not the kind of poor that comes suddenly, but the kind that grows with you, like a shadow that never leaves. His father died early. His mother followed soon after. What remained was a weak house, a tired body, and a stubborn heart. People in the village knew his situation. Some pitied him. Some ignored him. Some whispered that he was too proud for his own good. They were not wrong. One afternoon, as Sadiq sat by the roadside watching traders pass, an old woman stopped in front of him. Her wrapper was faded, her back bent with age. "Young man," she said gently, "you look hungry." Sadiq lowered his eyes. "I am fine," he replied. The woman studied him for a moment, then brought out a small loaf of bread from her bag. "Take this," she said. "It is better to eat than to suffer." Sadiq felt heat rise in his chest. The eyes of passers-by burned him like fire. "I did not ask," he said, his voice sharp. "Keep your bread." The woman said nothing. She nodded slowly and walked away. That night, Sadiq slept with hunger and pride lying side by side. Days passed. Hunger stayed. One morning, a farmer from the next compound met Sadiq trying to fetch water from a dry well. "You are strong," the farmer said. "Come and work on my land. I will feed you." Sadiq hesitated. Work meant bending his back under another man's command. It meant being seen as needy. "I don't need charity," he said. The farmer laughed softly. "This is not charity. It is work." But Sadiq had already turned away. By evening, his legs shook as he walked. Hunger had become pain. Still, he told himself, "I will not beg." The village moved on without him. Markets opened and closed. Fires burned. Laughter rose and fell. Sadiq remained where he was, surviving on pride more than food. One night, rain fell hard. The kind of rain that does not ask permission. Water found its way into his hut, soaking his mat, chilling his bones. He sat there, hugging his knees, and for the first time, fear crept in. How long can a man fight hunger with pride? The next day, Sadiq swallowed his shame and walked to the farmer's house. But the farm gate was closed. A neighbor told him the farmer had traveled for weeks. Opportunity had passed. As Sadiq turned back, he saw children eating roasted corn by the roadside. The smell wrapped around him like an insult. His head spun. That was when he made a decision. If the village would not help him, he would help himself. That night, under the cover of darkness, Sadiq entered a nearby farm. He knew the land. He had watched it grow. Corn stood tall, ready for harvest. "I will take only a little," he told himself. "Just enough to survive." He filled his sack quickly. Too quickly. The sound of a footstep froze him. A voice followed. "Who is there?" Sadiq ran. He did not see the hole in the ground. His foot went in, and his body followed. Pain shot through his leg. The sack fell. Corn scattered like spilled secrets. Torches surrounded him. The owner of the farm stepped forward. It was the same farmer who had offered him work. The silence that followed was heavier than any punishment. "I offered you food," the farmer said quietly. "You refused." Sadiq could not speak. His mouth was dry, his heart crushed. The villagers gathered. No one shouted. No one beat him. That hurt more. At dawn, Sadiq was allowed to leave. But news travels faster than forgiveness. Doors closed when he approached. Conversations stopped when he passed. Children were called inside. Hunger returned, this time with shame. Days later, the old woman returned. The same one with the bread. She found Sadiq sitting under a tree, thinner than before. She placed a bowl of food beside him. "Eat," she said. Sadiq looked to the ground. "I was wrong," he whispered. The woman nodded. "Pride can keep a man standing," she said. "But it cannot keep him alive." Sadiq ate. slowly, carefully, like someone learning again. From that day, he changed. When work came, he accepted it. When help came, he did not insult it. He learned the difference between begging and humility. Years passed. Sadiq did not become rich, but he became respected. And when he saw others struggling, he remembered the nights hunger beat him. He never offered help with mockery, only with understanding, because he learned the hard way that refusing help is not strength. Sometimes it is the mistake that changes everything. If you enjoy African stories about hard choices and hidden lessons, this channel is for you.